to another Create My Reading Journal series with me. Today is actually the final flip through of my reading journal. I'm very excited to share this with you guys. I will also link in the description box below the creating process, all the different parts of putting my reading journal together. So here's a reminder of what the back looks like, and this is the front. Super cute. I'm so in love with it. And inside, the first thing you see is the poem that I wrote. Also, just a quick reminder, my idea of putting this mini booklet before the actual reading journal. So that's why there's a couple of pages before it. And then just so you guys can pause it and read the poem if you would like. I added Once Upon a Time sticker up here because the actual word, first few words for my poem was Once Upon a Time. Then I found the sticker, so I just decided to put it there. And then I also traced it over the marker writing in the black pen here so that the words can pop and you can read it better. And then quickly on this side, I just decided to pick some stickers that I thought would kind of match and go along with the printing in the background of this page. So I just stuck these few stickers on here. And now we move on to my favorite spread of my reading journal. Is this Pride and Prejudice layout where I dedicated to one of my favorite books, Pride and Prejudice. I think the difference or the update that I add on this page is probably the mark on the edges of this letter. I just use a brown marker to trace kind of around it, so you can clearly see the tear, quote unquote tear of the letter, so that it adds a little bit of that vintage look, especially with the scrunchiness of the paper here. So you can't really see it, but it is kind of scrunched up. And I do have two stickers of this of Elizabeth Bennet's reading, one here, and the one somewhere in the back here. And that's okay. I enjoyed it. I love this page, the mixture of this floral with the book pages, along with the washi tape and the title at the top. I just love this whole spread. And the font and Pride and Prejudice at the top here, I think just fit well together. And this next spread is just, I figured it would be a collage of anything with words, quotes, and stickers that has words. So it's just whatever. And then we move on into the actual start of the journal. Here you see on the left a pocket with a imitation of a library checkout card, except I am using it to put a list of my to be read titles here, and then I put date start, but this was actually recorded back in the end of January or February. And there's been a few changes since, but the initial intent for this is to make a short little to be read list here. And I love this beautiful sticker at the front. It just goes so well with the whole spread here. Over here, I just wanted to make it simple, stuck some stickers with the help of the book pages first, glued onto the paper, which made it very sturdy and thick. And I love this cute little journal card from Every Minute Story. I've been using the stickers everywhere, such as here and in the front. So be kind of like a little Easter egg hunt throughout my reading journal here. Then we go to my actual reading log section where it will be kind of throughout, but it will be my main template because there's just so many really nice templates out there, but I figured this would be best for me. The title, author, genre, the four main questions that I would ask: would I reread, recommend, do I like the ending, the storyline, and the overall rating. Do I like the book? Do I like the writing style? The best and worst characters, favorite quotes and or moments, and then additional thoughts. Those to me were just the main specific questions or topics that I wanted to note and write down. Do you remember? The next page here is a single page, and I didn't want the markers to bleed through, so I just added some different assortment of paper, and it kind of thickens it up. So you'll see that throughout. Here, it's not finished, but again, if you go back to part one or part two, I wanted to make this to turn this into a children's book bookshelf. That you see these kind of more so in like preschools or the children's section at the library. So these four books, I'm just using it to kind of hold, to kind of, um, so you guys can see what I'm trying to show here. But these two are actual children's book that I do like, and I will be getting the rest of the other children's book that I like as well, and I'll print them out, and then I'll put them all here in the bookcase, so you guys will know some of my favorite children's books that I love and enjoy reading. Next is my audiobooks. I normally don't listen to audiobooks, but I'm starting to now, and I actually enjoy it. So I just did a two-page spread of this, so I can list the audiobooks that I've listened to. And this is the first of three of the bookshelves that I created, where I will be listing all the titles of books that I've read. And I did try my very best to leave enough space so I can write in the titles, and I think I did all right. I did enjoy adding all the stickers and decorations on it. This one is Cricket, I know. This next spread is all books that I've read and enjoyed, or just of movies and stories that I like, such as Belle here from Reading the Beast. And these four books will be coming over to this side because I've read them and I enjoy them. And there's the second Elizabeth Bennet sticker that I was talking about. And then obviously I will be writing some of my favorite quotes from different books here. And this is the first of two bingo, and I have 15 categories in each, no free space. And it's been fun getting this completed. But these are my categories for this first one. And the second one you will see later, it's all different as well. So in total, I have 30 categories. Here we are at Mary's Library. It is a two-page spread of the same. Uh, it's just going to be keeping track of all the books that I read. Um, but instead of one page, I decided to do 2 pages. And again, I'm trying to give it enough space to write the title, but it is what it is. And of course, there are some of those stickers as well. And this is the third and final bookshelf. So I did make some of these little spaces a little bit bigger. Here we have another single page that I added stickers and book pages to, and it is again thicker and sturdier, but I also like the look of it, so it really did work into my advantage, and yeah, I like it. I did try to include some more decoration like my washi tape here and stickers as well. And on to the second and final bingo. Again, they're all different categories, and my thing is, or the idea is to write the titles that fit the correct category inside the book here. And then we have the A to Z titles, writing the titles of what letter they start with in the correct letter boxes. The more I look at the TCMC, the Coffee Monster Co. emoji here, I want this little guy and the every minute of story. I want them together. And when I was looking at this, I wanted to peel her off to be side by side, but I'm just being distracted here. Anyways, on to the next page here. This is just another single page, and I just wanted to do some decoration, play around with the stamp. The first stamp, the ink here did not show through as well or as good, and the second one it did show a little bit better. I used this craft ink pad here. But yes, you can see the difference because you can barely see the black ink here, but you can see the brown. I also wanted to remind you guys that adding these book pages onto the single pages of the reading journal really helps sticking it up, and I really enjoy it. And so we have more reading log templates here to fill out, and then we go to the very end, which is the DNF, did not finish, where I'll just write the titles and the authors of books that I didn't finish. Again, I've guys part 1, part 2, and part 3 that I did mention when I was creating this page, that I didn't think I need this page, but it's here just in case. And then we just have a random page at the end here. Just wanted to decorate it with whatever I want. And that's it. That is a final flip through of my reading journal. I'm so excited that we're here, that you get to see the final flip through. There will be another update, I think maybe in another week or so. So you can see an updated version of it, because I filled it out with all the books that I've read so far. But with that said, I think you might get a couple more updated flip through as well, maybe every other few weeks or every other month, just depending on how many books I read, and how many more new changes I add to it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so very much. Take care. Bye.